What's going on, everybody? It's Ndukauba, and today I'm here with the discussion video for Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Now, one big thing that I personally want to see in Dragon Ball Xenoverse is the inclusion of Super Saiyan Bardock and Chilled. Now, before I even delve into the topic, I just want to state that I know that movies are non-canon except for Battle of Gods and the sequel to Battle of Gods, Dragon Ball Z Fukkatsu no F. However, with the fact of GT being in the game, as well as other movie characters being in the game, such as Janemba and Gogeta, because their voice clips have been found within the data, then the whole fact of canon and non-canon is completely invalid. Just want to state that before I actually delve into this topic. Now, to finally get on point, I really want to see Super Saiyan Bardock and Chilled in Dragon Ball Xenoverse because they were obviously two very well-developed characters who had an amazing movie, and I feel as if they represented the Dragon Ball franchise in a very good way. Now, of course, like, it's the whole like Bardock getting back in time apparently from like Frieza's supernova attack and all that, and that's still shaky. But besides like the whole like, you know, the nitty-gritty of the movie itself, the characters themselves were very well developed, and I think that they would fit well in Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Now, it's not to say like Dimps can't implement them into this game, because they can. If you guys know of the game Dragon Ball Heroes, you would see that of course Dimps is the maker of that game, and they have Chilled and Super Saiyan Bardock as well as other non-canon characters in that game. So it's not as if they don't have the resources to add them into Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Now, Dragon Ball Z Battle of Z only had Super Saiyan Bardock, and as well as one of the worst Dragon Ball Z games ever, Dragon Ball Z for Connect. Those two games had Super Saiyan Bardock in them, and quite frankly, they gave them a very, very poor representation. Now, what I mean is that I'm not even going to even explain Dragon Ball Z for Connect. That was just terrible in its entirety. It doesn't even deserve an explanation. But Dragon Ball Z Battle of Z, although it was great to see Super Saiyan Bardock in the game, he really wasn't represented like he should have. Like, majority of his moves really did not feel like Bardock, like how he was in the movie. First of all, he was way too slow. And second of all, his ultimate attack, no. Like, if you guys have seen Dragon Ball Zenkai Battle Royale, and you've actually seen Super Saiyan Bardock in action, that is how he should have been like in Battle of Z. Especially this one attack. Like, I know you guys have seen the epic moment where he turns Super Saiyan, he literally just like, he walks towards Chilled, and then all of a sudden, like, he just like dashes at him, grabs him, smashes him everywhere, throws him into the air, and then like shoots a beam at him as Chilled shoots his beam at Bardock. That should be his ultimate attack. Period. There's no other like excuse as to why it's not his ultimate attack. So just to see like that blast attack as his ultimate attack in Battle Z was a very terrible representation for Super Saiyan Bardock, and I believe that he deserves a much better representation for his, you know, Super Saiyan form. Now, as for Chilled, Chilled himself is a good character as well. Now, although I have not personally seen him in action because he was not in Dragon Ball Z for Connect, actually thank God, and he was not in Dragon Ball Z Battle of Z, so I can't really say anything for Chilled specifically. However, I do know that he would fit very well in the Dragon Ball universe, and of course his ultimate attack would be his blast that he fired over to Super Saiyan Bardock. As far as how his moveset will be, he has other moves. I know in the movie he shot like this volley of ki blasts at Bardock, as well as other moves, like when he just kicked Bardock and sent him like flying. Like, that crap was awesome. So I know that these two characters would definitely, you know, fare well in Dragon Ball Xenoverse, and I would really hope that, you know, Namco Bandai finds it in their hearts to add more movie characters such as Super Saiyan Bardock and Chilled into the game. Because if this is really, if it's a Xenoverse, which is like a crapload of like universes and multiverses, then I believe that it should have, you know, respectively, a crapload of characters. Because if you're trying to gather warriors from all over the place, then I feel as if, you know, the roster should, you know, it should speak as much, you know. So of course, like, the roster count right now, they confirmed that it's 70 so far, with more to come. So with that being said, I really want them to, you know, pack this game full of very unique characters to, you know, to emphasize on the fact that this is a Xenoverse. But nonetheless, yeah, that is my video, guys. I really want Super Saiyan Bardock and Chilled in Dragon Ball Xenoverse. What are you guys' thoughts? Please let me know in the comment section below. But nonetheless, that's the end of this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Of course, if you did, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter at @Q_Ndukauba. And as always, thanks for watching. See you guys later.